All right, so let's go through our songs, shall we? Let's start with Rookie. With Debbie. I'm sorry. 1, 2, 3, and. Exactly.
That's it.
1, 2, 3, sing.
Folks are out, the moon is out. Mommy used to let me play with them girls.
That's it.
Standing by the window looking at me. She told me, baby, someday you rule the world. She said, I see you, I gotta go with them boys. You be like, say you won't come and join them smoke bad. All the things you think you need, you don't. Baby, I've been there, seen it, done it all. Yeah, don't mangiare la chere, mara me, mara me. Yeah, don't mangiare la chere, mara me, mara me. Yeah, tingo, 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 go, tingo, tingo, go. It's just a game, that's what they're saying. It's just a game. Tingo, 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 go, tingo, tingo, go. It's not the game you think you're playing. It's not the game. Got my baby. Yeah.
Second verse.
Come with me, I'm on me. Let me take you through a journey in time. The ones on my me. But my mama always put me back in line. She said, don't mangiare la chere. Mara me, mara me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Don't mangiare la chere. Mara me, mara me. Yeah. Tingo, 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 go. Tingo, tingo, go. It's just a game, that's what they're saying. It's just a game. Tingo, 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 go. Tingo, tingo, go. It's not the game you think you're playing. I got my eyes on you. Waiting you won't go do. You think I'm just a fool, but I've been here longer than you. Got my eyes on you. Waiting you won't go do. You think I'm just a fool, but I've been here.
What comes after that? I got my eyes on you.
Goes back to the chorus.
Okay, you go right back to the chorus, right? Wait, let's make that. I got my eyes on you.
Waiting you won't go do. You think I'm just a fool, but I've been here.
Keep going.
That's not for that's for backups.
Anything you won't go do. You think I'm just a fool, but I've been here longer than you.
Okay. Yes. So can we take it from there? So Tubaba, it's not the game. It's not the game. Oh, that's good.
I got my eyes on you. Waiting you won't go do. You think I'm just a fool, but I've been here longer than you. Got my eyes on you. Waiting you won't go do. You think I'm just a fool, but I've been here. Tingo, 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 go. Tingo, tingo, go. You play, not the game. Tingo, 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 go, tingo, go, baby. Not the game. So mangiare.
Tingo,
Tingo, go. It's not the game you think you're playing. It's not the game. Tingo, 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 go. Tingo, tingo, go. It's not the game you think you're playing. It's not the game.
Okay, so basically this is the arrangement, right? It's guitar intro. 1, 2, 3. So 4 bars, 4. and then you come in. Right? And then after that, we go to the chorus. Not the game, think of it. Not the game. And then we go another boom, ba-doom, boom, 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 boom. Another four bars. That's 2 cycles. And then you come with the second verse. And the second verse is higher. And the second verse is half the length of the first.
Yeah.
We're gonna do that and go right to Tinkle,
Everything.
Tinkle. And we're gonna end with
Yeah, we're about to do it.
it's not the game, and that's it. My clappers. Bassist, you're going up with him. So you're doing all the you're doing the walk up with him. Exactly. So now the timing is wait. Wait. Exactly. Play between octaves. Yeah, don't forget, and don't forget. All right, let's do it. Let's do it for real. This guy sounds to me like he's ready to go with his song.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's go. Let's go for real. Okay.
Mommy Jojo, my cherry, mama, what's the mommy Jojo? Mommy Jojo, baby, me Jojo, what's the mommy Jojo? My cherry, mama, what's the mommy? My cherry, mama, girl, I want to marry you. Make you know yes, me got you through. Girl, I want to marry you, my cherry, girl, I want to marry you, make you know you to me got you through. Hey, girl, I want to marry you. Hey, come on.
No, you don't have time for that. Go right back to your chorus. So. Lose me country cruiser. Da, 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 da. Let's go. My Sharia. Okay, let's do it. My Sharia. The last one.
Girl, I want to marry you. Make you know you to me country girl. Hey, girl, I want to marry you. My Sharia, I'm always some mommy Jojo. You have a life of love, nothing is true. marry your mom, make you tell me what to do. Oh, Sherry, I won't come put some money. Mama,
Make it short. Yeah.
girl, I want to marry you. Make you know you to me, can't you cruise? Oh, girl, I want to marry you. Oh, my Sherry, I'm my. Girl, I want to marry you. Oh, make you know you to me, can't you cruise? Oh, girl, I want to marry you. Girl, I want to go see your mother, and I want to talk to your father. Let your family be my family. Make we join together. Baby, make we relate. I love to love each other. And I don't mind waiting anybody go and say, yeah. Girl, I want to marry you. Make you know use me catch you cruise. Oh. Girl, I want to marry you. My Sherry, I'm all. Girl, I want to marry you. Make it no use me can't you cruise up. Oh, girl, I want to marry you.
Now.
My Sherry, I'm all with some mommy Jojo. My Sherry, I'm all with some boo mommy Dodo. My Sherry, I'm all with some mommy Dodo. My Sherry, I'm all with some mommy Jojo.
And you're ending on that. You're ending on the G.
Sherry, I'm all with some mommy Jojo.
Yeah, you're ending on the 5. Does the structure make sense? Do you understand where it's going?
Yeah, I understand.
You understand? Absolutely. Should we run it one more time just for fun?
Yeah.
Start to finish, no stops.
Yes, sir.
All right, let's do it.
Girl, I want to marry you. Make you know use me catch you cruise. Oh. Girl, I want to marry you. My Sherry, I'm all. Girl, I want to marry you. Make you know use me catch you cruise. Oh, girl, I want to marry you.
Now.
My Sherry, I'm all with some mommy Jojo. My Sherry, I'm all with some boo mommy Dodo. My Sherry, I'm all with some mommy Dodo.
So that sounds to me like your song is in shape.
Good to go.
I think.
Every day is a chance. We must learn to start to give. Give to you, give to me, give to humanity. Every day is a chance. We must learn to start to give. Give to you, give to me, to humanity. I said there's something wrong with the world. Tell me who's gonna fix it. We know there's something wrong with the world, but he don't tell where we go. Still our lives could be better. Now we're losing the weather, and we're losing our fathers, but no one seems to bother. Tell me, can it be any clearer? We're the change we want to see. We can be the light we ought to be if we realize that every
Okay, music, guys. So he goes.
Tell me, does it get any clearer? We're the change we want to see. We can be the light we want to be. If you realize that every day is a chance.
Do you understand? Let's do it one more time.
Does it get any clearer? We're the light we want to be. We can be the light we want to be.
If we realize that every day is a chance, we must learn to start to give. Give to you, give to me, give to humanity. Every day is a
Okay,
chance.
let's go from your verse again. 1, 2, 3, and
They say there's something wrong with the world. Tell me who's gonna fix it. We know there's something wrong with the world, but he don't tell where we know. Still our lives got it better. Now we're losing the weather, and we're losing our fathers, but no one seems to bother. Tell me, can it get any clearer? With the change we wanna see, we can be the light we ought to be if we realize that every day is a chance. We must learn to start to give to you, give to me, give to humanity. Every day is a chance. We must learn to start to give to you, give to me, to humanity. Every day is a chance. We must learn to start to give to you, give to me, to humanity.
Nice. Nice. After that. Clement. Let's do Clement. 2 and.
My sad love song, I dedicated her to you. I gave you all, but you made me like a fool. You took my heart and beat it like
My brother. You took my. For your own
you took my heart, beat it like a drum. You brought me out and left me in the storm. Now I'm standing in your rain. I hope you get to feel.
Brother phrasing. Now I'm standing in your rain. I hope you get to feel my pain. Oh, girl.
Tell me what's happening.
Let's get that phrasing right one more time. You took my heart.
Tell me what you have.
It like a drum, and you know this in the storm. You took my heart
In the rain. I hope you get to feel my pain. Oh, girl, tell me what you've done to me. Tell me no lies, 'cause my pain is at its peak. You don't sound like someone who's in pain.
You never loved me. I was living in my own dreams. And now I have to wake up and brace up to my pain and still bleeding heart. I hope you'll find someone who'll be true to you, who'll put you through the pain you put me through. I hope he breaks your heart into a million pieces.
Oh, girl. Now, 2 things. I hope he breaks your heart into a million pieces, a billion pieces. Right? So let's try. 1, 2, 3, and.
Girl, I open up my heart just to show you true love. I mean, no disrespect, my girl, but your love feels like hell, like a rock guitar you left me
format's sake, that's long.
Yeah, it's
so
too long.
Still breathing Did you get it? And I said we weren't going to stop. Oh, man. Okay, let's go. Wake up,
Raise up to the pain in my still bleeding heart.
Fami.
My sadly song, I dedicate it all to you. I gave you hope, but you played me like a fool.
Now you took my heart and beat it like a drum.
You brought me out and you left me in the storm. Now I'm standing
In your rain, I hope you get to feel my pain. Oh, girl, tell me what's happened to me.
Tell me no lies,
That's my way you gotta do
my
it.
pain inside
It's me.
you. Never loved me. I was living in my dreams. Now I have to wake up, brace up to my bleeding heart. I hope you find someone who's been true to you. A million pieces. Tell me what's happening to me. Tell me no lie. My pain is at me. You never loved me. I was living in my dreams. Now I have to wake up, brace up to the pain in my still bleeding
Hey, brother,
heart.
have you forgotten? Wake up, brace up to the pain in my still bleeding heart. And on your la. So don't forget, guys, bridge is chorus is. Oh girl, tell me what you've done.
Yes, that's the chorus.
I'm showing you the chorus now.
You know that, 'cause my pain inside speaks. You never loved me. I was living in my own dreams. And now I have to wake up, brace up to the pain in my still.
Nah, you're doing it like you're not sure. Wake up, brace up to the pain in my still bleeding heart. You know what I mean? Like,
Yes, sir.
do some magic, brother. But you know what? Figure that out. Yeah, because we're gonna move on to.
Sir.
Next.
Woo! No, that's distorting because I brought it up from here. Okay. Okay. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I think it's driving me crazy.
Where's that coming from, actually?
I don't know. I have no idea. All right, let's do it one more time. Let's go.
Every day I pray, I dey pray until you come my way. Inside my heart, now here you go there. 'Cause this my love, you know the way. I promise to be here for you. Sure you go there for me too. When I need someone to talk to, I run to you, cause baby I love you. Hug me when I'm down, kiss me when I'm sad. I can't survive without
so
you.
much.
I'll stay with you, I'll be your friend.
Let's
My
go.
love for you will never end, cause I love you, busy so. I love you, busy so. God go bless our matter, we no go scatter into pieces so. I love you, busy so. I love you, busy so. Me and you, we go matter, we no go scatter into pieces so. Oh, 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 oh. Me and you now one and two. I go be your respect, you be my stew. I no want you, now you be my kunu. I'm a guessy, I go be your moon. Yeah, my boys want this project, baby. Anything I sing is nothing but the truth. I want to be your Mugu 20, cause this your love for my soul, you too plenty. Like a Spanish guitar, I go play you. I go make sure say nothing to you. Forever in my heart, this is how you always be. Oh, I love you, busy so. I love you, busy so.
Okay, so this verse is, as opposed to a cycle of 8 or 16, it's a cycle of 12. So let's do it again. Let's do this verse again. And okay, I think my mic is pretty loud. If you could just bring it down a little bit. It's about to feedback like right now. Okay, thank you. So let's do it again. This is the second verse. 1, 2, go.
No one.
Me and you now 1 and 2. 1, 2, go. Okay. 1.
Me and you now one and two. I want be your rice, make you be my stew. I no want juice, now you be my canoe. I'm a guessy, I go be your moon. Yeah, my rice from this boat. Anything I say is nothing but the truth. I want to be a Mugu 20, cause this your love for my soul, it's too plenty. Like a Spanish guitar, I go play you. I go make sure say nothing to you. Forever in my heart, this is where you always be. Hey, I love you, PC so. I love you, PC so. Say I love you, PC so.
We no go scatter
Into PC so. I love you, PC so. I love you, PC so. God go bless our matter. We no go scatter into PC so. Hey, 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 hey,
Six.
I love you Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, all day, every day. I love you, PC so. Say I love you Monday, holiday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, every day. I love you, PC so. I have something under my Ella, under my umbrella, you go there. Under my umbrella, she go there. Listen, under my Ella, under my umbrella, she go there. Under her umbrella, oh, I love you, PC so. I love you, PC so. No matter, we no go scatter into PC so. I love you, PC so. I love you, PC so. God go make our matter. We no go scatter into pieces so. Oh, 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 oh,
Nice.
Nice.
I think your song is straightforward.
Yeah.
Have you?
Yeah.
Straightforward. So, first verse, cycle of 8. Second verse, cycle of 12. And then, I love you Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday,
Friday, Saturday, Sunday, all day, every day. I love you, BC so. I love you Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, all day, every day. I love you, under my Ella, under my umbrella, she go there. Under my umbrella, you go there, I swear. Under my Ella, under my umbrella, you go there. Under my umbrella, you go there. I love you, PC so. I love you, PC so. My matter, we no go scatter into pieces so. I love you, PC so. I love you, PC so. Leave them, make them holla. We no go scatter into pieces so. Oh, 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 oh.
Okay, cool. So we're done with this one.
Goodbye, God bless.
Who go? Having served diligently. Yeah, so let's do it. I love this song so much. You have to kill it. You just have to kill it.
Why is he looking so humble?
1, 2, 3,
Don't let another man confuse you. Don't let another man.
You know what I mean? No, don't mind. I'm just messing around. Like I'm imagining being your stage engineer. Keep singing.
They're listening.
Sitting on that
Yeah,
delay, man.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Time delay.
Fantastic. Don't worry, we'll give them the notes.
Quarter delay.
Don't let another man confuse you. Don't let another man replace you. They want to bring you down, use you
That piano
as
they walk.
another one they want to
They walk. They be like
duplicate
R&B.
you. My brother, I no come from. You see all this your style, I'm on, I come from. Now, Baba God, all the songs they come from. I never played safe, I know be condom. As long as you remain a fighter, look to Baba God to take you higher. Never trust the man, even your father. Toba lost a parent and go chop you like a father. Now, know my things will run into problems. Never look to man to help you solve them. But put you on the long thing if you call them. That's why I look up in the sky and say, Holy Father, rain on me. Change my life and set me free. All the people we don't want me to leave, no. But I carry them. All the people we don't want me to sing song. But I carry them. Oh na 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 na. Oh Lord of mercy. But I carry them. Your power no fear rain on me. Oh multi power no fear rain on me. Mary power no fear rain on me. Rain on me. Rain on me. Who God is blessed, no man can curse. Steady moving, no be by force. A patient dog never has to rush. But when your bone come, you better be ready to crush. And all my things will run into problems. Never look to men to help you solve them. Cause then I put you on a long thing if you call them. So I'ma look up in the sky and say, Holy Father, rain on me. Change my life, set me free. All the people we don't want me to sing song. Once I carry them go. All the people we don't want me to leave long. Once I carry them. Oh na 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 na. Oh na na na. Oh Lord have mercy.
One more time. Na 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 na.
Na 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 na. Oh Lord have mercy.
That's it.
Holy Father, rain on me, change my life, set me free. All the people in the woman could sing song.
Once I carry them go.
All the people in the woman could leave long.
Once I carry them
Oh
woman.
na 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 na. Oh Lord have mercy. Once I carry them. Na 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 na. Oh, 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 oh Lord have mercy. Once I carry
sir. That's a jam, right? Did you say hallelujah?
Hallelujah.
So let's start with Daniela, and because I really want to settle down into both of them. I don't want to rush her. So I can do Daniela and Ricky tomorrow,
Yeah.
and then run through
because it won't
everybody
be fair.
like that.
Daniela, you're going to start tomorrow.
Daniela,
No.
sweetheart, take my hand.
Why you sweethearting her?
You start tomorrow, okay? And I will give you
Get away.
time and attention and make sure that we work the song out until we both are satisfied with it. Okay?
Thank you.
Does that make you happy?
Yeah, it's happy.
Project Fame. What's a feeling?
Hello, everybody. Okay, welcome from a great weekend. Okay, it's only going to get better. It has to get better. And congratulations for those that got congratulations on this show from our guest judge. Congratulations to you and congratulations to you. Well done for putting up the choreography. I knew your knee hurt like big time because you're there collecting your comment and you're like. I felt it for you. Nice one. And everybody, there's room for more. At this stage of the competition, you need to fight. You're not fighting for the essence of just winning anymore. Do you know that? Project Fame means we're searching for the famous people, for the people that would live their life of fame through what they know how to do best. So it's a search. So if we search and we pick 8 people who enters the finals, and those people get to the real world, and all of you do well, then we have all succeeded. Is that not it? So the crowning of you guys on stage is just the beginning of a journey that is much more, complicated and real than that. But what we do here is to prepare you for that journey. Do you get it? So the more optimistic we are about you here, the better the chances you get out there. Because most people start out their career, nobody knows them. It takes a while for a street to know you, not talk of a continent. But you have a platform that allows millions of people to know you at a sitting. Do you understand? So you have audience who are ready to buy your music just by doing what? Channeling their energy towards your personality, doing all that 3 months of hard work, and also what you give on stage, yourself that you give on stage. Because being an artist, one thing that will make me buy your CDs because of your music and also because I like you. There's some people that can't, like for me now, Usher can never sound wrong to me. I don't care how boring some people say his album is. I'm like, it's Usher. Usher, Ramoni, oh my brother. Oh, it's my brother. We used to live together in K2. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's like that. So build a brand around yourself. That's what I'm saying. And that is the phase of the competition we've gotten to, whereby we are all branding each other. You've branded yourself as that performer. Every time you come on stage, it was something explosive. You've branded yourself as that maestro with the vocals. Like, no, this guy doesn't waste any notes. You understand? You brand yourself with that die-hard female that will just come in like this and say, Johnny, give me some. They don't know. And the great wrecking ball chick. She get it. Very powerful vocals. You brand yourself as the politician of the man of the people. Do you get it? Do you understand? Everybody has one thing or the other. You brand yourself as a fighter, coming from a very struggling state, but you're still not out of the race. You've been struggling, and everybody's thinking, okay, Debbie's gonna go home. 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 Debbie's not going home. Debbie's not going home. Debbie's still here. Debbie's still here. Okay. Do you get it? So there are some people's stories that are just like that, and you are one of those people, one of the people that would inspire somebody who's having that kind of struggle too in his or her life. You came from nowhere and you came to fight to stay. Because you put yourself in such a way that people can appreciate you and keep you in and say, okay, you know what, you deserve a chance. Do you understand? And you have discovered yourself of how much of a helper you can be of people, how much you can be. You're more than a musician. You're the kind of person that musicians pay to be with. So you maximize that potential of the fact that you can produce people, you can also be a musician, and you can also be part of someone's growth. That, my dear, is cha-ching. Do you know why? Cha-ching that changed his life is the greatest cha-ching ever. Do you understand what I mean? So ensure that all these qualities that you guys have garnished while you are here, don't throw them away. You're a fighter. Do you know the reason why a lot of people sympathize with you is because some of their stories are embedded in your physical injury. That no matter what, you're not going to be a victim of what? Your circumstance. So each of you have branded yourself in one way or the other on this show. So let it continue to flow like that. Do we get it? Okay. Okay, what's your song? Sing it.
Something like Odina Obaraja, Odina Obaraja, something like that.
Don't worry, both of us were not born then. I don't know the song too. I will hear it when they play. Okay. I would not like, I know all the lyrics, but I'm familiar with the tune, but not all the words. Okay, let's
I'm
go.
doing Malika.
You know what?
Malika.
What can you sing the song? 'Cause I don't know the song from the way you're saying that. Okay. Okay. We had a different version of saying it at home when we were kids. Now something else I just say. Yes, yes.
In my lifetime, daddy.
She
Big
next
experience.
What did you have to Okay, let's go. And you.
Boys and girls, oh yeah.
She know. It does. Even me, I'm Yoruba. I'm struggling. Something. Don't worry, our head is there. Okay, something. Don't worry. We'll get there. Okay, let me hear you.
Ekwe by Onyeka.
It's your. In fact, scream away. Ekwe. That scream you've been avoiding this. Now we have been saying, keep it down. This is a song. You're like, this is just your zone. Do you get it? You should be able to kill it. Why? Yeah, you're so lively, but why is it that, I don't know, it's just me, but whenever she gets to perform, she's too intense with the way she takes the material. He seems true love used to live here before. But I don't messed up. It's only a recall. It's not a ritual song. They are not using it. It's as if they gave her a bowl, a calabash, and they said she should go and do sacrifice. You see, true love used to live here before. Baba, don't messed up. Every time I don't get him. Tutu, thank you. Why are you doing it like you're going to sacrifice yourself somewhere? Be lively. The song is like, you say true love, you still live here before. But I done messed up and threw it out the door. Yeah, I didn't messed up. Wait there, oh, I want him, oh. Bring him here. No, that's what she was doing. She kept on doing like, I didn't know, tell him, say I did there, oh. Tell him, say I did, oh. Tell him, I was there. I was like, may God help you. You should watch yourself. It's there for the rest of your life. Your children, your grandchildren, your great-grandchildren, they will watch it. So for this one, please, do not sing. It's even worse now. This is worse. Because it's now African. Hey, I don't know. God help you. My brother, please play your song. I spent 5 minutes on you, only you. Let's go. Which one? It's a name, it's not a song. Very, very good. Please, feel free. Nobody is hacking you down. You always dance something like this, a sniper. Like you are waving bullets. Just enjoy yourself. And there's a way you... This guy, see, give him the song. Yeah, sing the song first.
A Sunday, oh, and you, a Sunday, oh, and you, a Sunday, oh, and you.
You see this move that he's doing? That is what you do from number 1 time of the song to the end of the song. That is the problem. I was waiting for you. Or Sunday, oh, see, this kind of song is just, they always tell the story that period. Oh, Sunday, oh, and you. Oh, Sunday, oh, and you. Oh, Sunday, oh, and you understand? So it's not everything that is, oh, Sunday, oh, and you. Oh, Sunday. No, it's not everything that, oh, Sunday, oh, and you. They are looking for Sunday and Wendy. Just like, oh, Sunday, oh, and you know, like throw it out there. So, check it. Oh, Sunday, comprende? Okay. Let's go next.
Sheorere.
Oh, mommy, Sherry.
Yes.
Now, I beg you. I am actually begging you. Please. Please, somebody should please help me. They did not sing, oh, mommy, Sherry. Please, just keep it. Don't, I don't know. He's not 10. Please. You are really dead, please. Johnny, give me one, Cynthia, and I don't know what to do. And I say, yeah, I did do one. Johnny, give me a table. I'm looking for my Johnny. I thought she wanted to fall. Where is my Johnny? Johnny Mo. Off counting. Calm down. Do you get it? That's it. Johnny, as I don't know what to do, because I know the way Johnny give Uche Belle. If you see the way you are looking at it, God, that's why you are panting. Too much, because you need to do a lot of movement. So you need to control yourself inside the movement you're giving. Because you know what to dance. So don't pre-dance the dance before the dance come. This one now is very easy. Sing.
Oh,
mommy, she'll just sing the chorus.
oh, mommy, shell.
Eh? Oh, mommy, she'll already had that.
Oh, mommy, shell, tiadara. Oh, mommy, shell, tiadara. Oh, mommy, shell, tiadara. Oh, mommy, shell, tiadara.
You're about to get there. The only reason why you have not really increased your tempo now is because there's no beat. But the moment there is beat, there's this, I don't know, there's this particular move. I don't know, we'll deal with it. Keep it calm, keep it calm. Oh, mommy, it's an advice. Oh, mommy, you understand? Oh, mommy, I don't want to see this one. Or else I will give you a logo and go do it. We will put leaf in your ear and give you raffia. We'll do backup dancer for Sunday. Calm down. Because the faculty, like on my head, say, please help her relax. So you're saying a lot of stuff. Do you understand what the song is saying yet? Okay, it's an advice. You understand? And she's saying, my child, do good. For the rest of your life will be better if you do it. You understand? And they were like, for every time, because the mother's advice to a child, for every time a child does wrong, they'll say it's the mom's fault. It's the mother's fault. They will never blame the dad for it. Blame the mother for it. So please, my child, listen to me. And be careful. Do good things. Like that kind of. So you can't be saying, my child, do good. Do good. You understand? You're going, my child. So that's the way you're going to reflect it. Oh, mommy, tiadara. Oh, mommy, mi tiadara. You understand? Oh, mommy, tiadara. Like that. Yeah. Oh, mommy, mi tiadara. Badura for me, something like that. And your mouth's like Badura. Like that. You will get it when you say. So you're like this. You're very open. You're a mother now. Rookie, go. Okay, you make joke, right? You make joke. That movement is joke. I delete it from my memory. It never happened. Okay. What are you singing?
I'm doing a funny identity. Funny identity.
Okay, when we hear it, we'll do it together. Okay, let's have the songs play. I want the duets first. Then I'll touch the other songs tomorrow. Okay, when you hear your song, you just stay and the others can go sit. Are you first? Volume, please.
Life's a dream. We
your dream.
From here. Then go up. Then to the audience. Who's next? Both of you. You to sit down there. You got here. You understand? To the audience there. Now to somebody. Across. You are doing that place, I'm doing this way. We're going back. Yes, and you look this way. And she's right here. Okay, please play music from top. Move. Boom, boom. Chest pump. Then turn. Turn around. Yeah, you guys. One is here, one is here. One is here, you are here. Sure you get. You understand? That's your reaction. So we're going to take it from here all the way and find it here, and the dancers will retreat to the back, and both of you are right here. So it's going to become a general choreography by the time they come here. Everybody goes here. Yeah.
Come take up the money, pretty baby.
Everybody.
We love you for a very long time. You love me when I get to die.
Yes, don't worry, we'll work out. It's a choreography thing. But as much as I do the choreography, both of you need to be in sync. You get it? You need to be. You need to be. Understand? You are on the other way, you're doing your own thing as well as a guy. Like you sing your part. Please play this in again. Let's leave the choreography. Let's just do the chemistry first. Then we'll put the choreography. You guys just do it. You just be singing. I'm gonna react with you to tell you what you should be doing with her. Then I'll come and do you and react to you. You get it? You know you're singing here. You just go, yeah, but the light is dim on you. You're active. Wale. You get it? Yeah.
I know the feeling is strong, but you is a bandit. Never love another life. Go tell my friends them, go tell my friends them.
They are reporting. Tell them.
Go tell my mama, go tell my papa that he would die for me. Go tell my friends them, go tell my friends them that he would die for me. Go tell my mama,
Then he's gonna go.
go tell my papa that he would die for me. For so long I've been waiting for your love and your body.
You understand? I did something here.
Come take up the money, pretty baby, I'm a honey, we love you for a very long time. You love me when I get to die.
You understand?
Give it that.
She's imagining you already are laughing. You get it? You guys are having fun. Move, man. Yay. You understand? Bam. To the audience. See, you understand? When you go to, oh, you guys are to the audience. Yeah, go ahead. We need to carefully craft it. Please play music.
Right from the start, you were a thief. You stole my heart and I, your willing victim. I let you see the parts of me that weren't all that pretty, and with every touch you fixed them. Now you've been talking in your sleep. Oh, things you never say to me. Oh, tell me that you've had enough of our love, our love. Just give me a reason, just a little.
So start the acting. I'm going to show you what you're going to do. Okay. So please start music again.
You stole my heart, and I, your willing victim. I let you see the parts of me that weren't all that pretty, and with every touch you fixed them. Now you've been talking in your sleep. Oh, things you never say to me. Oh, tell me that you've had enough of our love, our love. Just give me a reason, just a little bit enough. Just a second when I'm broken to bits, and we can learn to love again. It's in the stars, it's been written in the stars on our hearts. We're not broken to bits, and we can learn to love again.
Sorry, I don't understand where all of this is coming from. I thought that we were fine.
We had
Your head is running wild again. My dear, we still have everything, and it's all in your mind.
this is happening.
You've been having real bad dreams. You still are so close to me. There's nothing more than empty sheets between our love, our love, our love. Just give me a reason, just a little bit.
Something like that. I don't know. You get it? Something like that. And when you're like, at a point you're like, to where? Where am I gonna go? Like, hello? So it's like that. In between, and you love each other, and you're like, you love each other, I love each other, I love each other. And at the end of the day, you're still gonna love each other. Somehow we find a story, how to get a story together. Okay? Then you're like, at a point when this music is swelling, then you take this, you can't come, but you can use this come. Then you're gonna come. Yes, sir, you need to come up at a point in time. You're gonna, we need to use all that. I need all that drama, all that trying to get up. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna come. Okay, I'm here now. Can you love me too? Something like that. We'll find a way. It's just gonna work somehow. Okay? Thank you. Yeah, that's it. You get it? You guys have to grind this. This place is gonna turn around. You get it? There's a way. Who's singing? Have you given your part yet? We'll just ask Chris Brown, Usher. Chris Brown, Usher. Oh, Chris Brown, Usher. I don't know yet. It depends on because you strained your voice, and Usher did. Both of them did a lot of high ranges, but I think Chris Brown did more because he owns the song. So where there's so much singing, he will take it so that you can do a lot of the movement. Okay, so but the beginning is very important for both of you. Okay, let me have ladies. Have both of you. I'm gonna do one person. Just stand up like that. Sister, give me. it from the top.
And let's spark a new flame.
You come to me.
There can be one only you are. And baby, God can never make two. Nah, nah, nah. And I know you came here with your crew. But I promise you that it feels like it's just us two. Oh, I don't know what you had planned to do tonight, but I just wanna be the one to do you right, right. And we're standing here looking at each other, baby, eye to eye. And I'm hoping that you're thinking about leaving with me tonight. You said you came for love in the club, 'cause I wanna tell them they wrong. Come on, just baby, try a new thing. And let's spark a new flame. You gon' be my baby, love me crazy. Tell me if you with it, baby, come and get it. Try a new thing. And let's spark a new flame.
With the ladies. Yeah, go ahead.
I can't believe you keep me
Walk with me.
alone, baby girl. Where's your lover? Oh, it don't really matter, 'cause I got plans to get to know you better. Baby, 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 let's make what we got here last forever. Girl, 'cause I don't want to let you go. Never. I don't know what you had planned to do tonight.
That's both of you now.
Girl, I just wanna be the one to do you right, right. When we're standing here looking at each other, baby, eye to eye. Yeah. Baby, I hope that you're thinking about leaving with me tonight. Who said you came for love in the club? 'Cause I wanna tell them it's hard. Baby, try a new thing. Baby, spark a new flame. You gon' be my baby, love me crazy. Tell me if you with it, baby, come and get it. Try a new thing, baby, and let's spark a new flame.
Y'all sharing it.
Home plate, World Series.
Share it,
how a
share it.
nigga sliding in her. Baby, I'm a boss. I'm talking George Steinbrenner, Panamera, Yogi Berra, my two-seater, Derek Jeter. Got more stripes than all these niggas. Baby, who ballin' in the Beamer. Collar on my polo.
You do your other part,
Kisses
yeah.
on my necklace. All my diamonds watching, now my watch is getting jealous. Smoking on the bomb in my autograph LeBrons. Yeah, she told
Yeah,
me
come
I'm
on.
the one. That's when I only hit it once.
Love in the club, no, 'cause I wanna tell them they wrong. Just baby, try a new thing, baby. And let's spark a new flame. Baby, you gon' be my baby, love me crazy. Tell me if you with it, baby, come and get it. Try a new thing, and let's spark a new flame.
Yes, Sam. This is not a routine, but I'm gonna make it a little cleaner. I'm just giving you an example of how you need to blow. Comprende? Okay. I can go now? Okay. This is the end of the class.
Project Fame. What's a feeling?
I really enjoyed it with my ex.
Why are you looking at like a poor child?
I don't remember how much.
Uncle Ben, you see the kids like
A year and 8 months. And the last person I had.
But I don't-
A year and 8 months.
Serious?
It's just
Uncle Ben.
went to a party, got drunk, went home.
Now, I'll give you a condition. If you're able to do it, I'll give you this.
Okay.
Give me the skin of the chicken.
Are you serious? Gladly.
With a little meat. Skin.
I'm going to throw the skin away anyway. Baby, baby, baby.
Nigga was shouting, Christian, I love you.
And I can't
I love you
Jeffrey's
too.
sister face again. Jeffrey's sister can't be like this, can't chill. Only look Jeffrey.
This is my brother.
I'm telling
Nine
you.
foreign girls. Girls with foreign gods.
Say, Jeffrey, I love you. I love you. Hold my hand, Jeffrey. Please hold my hand. Let me see this girl.
Oh my god. Oh my goodness.
It's okay. Cool.
Yes, please. You're welcome. Good evening. Fine, thank you. She's no, Daniela. Nice to meet you. Hello. Good evening. Good there. Sir. Good. Sir, we're all having dinner.
Yeah. Watching you guys eat.
Sorry.
God.
How you doing? Go. Emeka, yeah. I need to get your names all over again. It's a little different when you eventually. Okay. Yes. How's it going? How you doing? Rookie.
Debbie.
Debbie. Well, nice to meet you guys. Christian.
Sorry?
What?
I'm Clement.
Clement, yeah. Figure. How you guys doing?
Thank you, sir.
Wow. My pleasure. It's a pleasure to be here.
I'm sorry. Why is she always saying that? Towards
Can I possibly have someone sitting here?
Okay.
Okay. So I don't feel like I'm in a court, like there's a jury and I have to face the music. How are you guys doing? Okay, my name is Efe Omorogbe. Efe Omorogbe. I work at Now Music. I am probably not your typical house guest. Just like the production guys out here, I walk behind the scenes most of the times. Once in a while, I suffer the misfortune of being thrust in front of the camera. So my favorite place is behind the scenes. But unlike you have to be in front. So I was invited here today to have a bit of a chat with you. Check out how you're doing. I saw last weekend's show. I was supposed to actually be here with Two-Face, but I had some other stuff to look after. But I saw the show. I waited up. I saw the entire show. And great job.
Thank you, sir.
Great job. I liked what I saw. It's not every time I hear a performance of a Two-Face song that I like. Not very often. It's not even a Two-Face song. It's not every time I hear a performance of a really cool song I like. If I hear a rehash, sometimes I'm a bit more critical. and it's because you're falling in love with the original. There's a way, you know, it sounds in your head. So each time somebody else needs to perform it, there's a standard you're judging it against. So 7 out of 8 times, I'm not very impressed. I'm not a big fan of remixes. You know, I'm not a big fan of remixes. But if you're going to rehash a song, particularly a great song, you have to be able to do justice to it. So overall, it was a great show. It was a good show. Some moments, some other moments, top notch. It was a great show. So, but this is not really about me talking. This is really about me listening to you guys. I'm not your vocal coach. I can't sing to save my life. But I can hear. And I do A&R work. I do management work. I do talent development work. I do business management, business support work. I do creative, you know, design and execution job. I design performances. I design productions. So I'm also pretty involved with the back end, with the structure of the industry, you know, copyright issues, pricing, piracy, distribution, licensing, all the other, the business part that makes the show make sense. I'm very involved with all of that. So let's get cracking. Open floor. Anything you'd like to hear, any questions, any comments? Yeah.
Who was the first artist, or of all the things that you now do, what was the first thing that you did that brought you into this line of business in the music industry?
How do I get into the business? Okay, I got into the business by, first and foremost, just loving music. Loving music up to a point of obsession. I grew up listening to music. I grew up playing records. And I don't mean that in a general sense. What I'm trying to say is that I'll sit down and I'll play records. And in that sport, I was growing from a 4-year-old to a 5-year-old to a 6-year-old to a 7-year-old. I had a favorite sport, and I'll play record after record after record. So it was from the get-go, it was just fascination and love for the beautiful art of music. By the time I was 6, 7, I started collecting music. I would put money together and buy, you know, a cassette and buy an album. And as I grew up, I found out that I could give you any stuff. You could take any stuff that belonged to me, my shoes, you can take my shirts. But I found it very difficult to lend anybody my music. My Michael Jackson cassette, my Don Williams tapes, everybody from Bonnie M to Kenny Rogers to Dolly Parton to, if you wanted to get on my wrong side, just take my cassette or my music magazine, and then, you know, all hell with it. So that's how I got into music. Just first as a wide-eyed fan who just loved music. And I paid attention to not just the singers and the songs. I paid attention to, I read all the fine notes, all the liner credits, the lyrics. At 12, 13, I knew everybody by name working behind the scenes on every of my favorite artists' albums. Everybody from, you know, I could run credits, songwriter, mixing engineer, producer, on every record, from a Chris Okotie record to a Michael Jackson record, to a Sky record, to a Dynasty record, you know, executive producers. So the names that really fascinated me were the names that record, right? Like the Motown, you know, guys, like you had Lamont Dozier, Eddie Holland, Brian Holland. You know, I had guys like Smokey Robinson. I would search for Smokey Robinson's name on liner credits on songs from everybody from Diana Ross, you know, down to songs from people like Marvin Gaye. All the Motown albums, So I was really fascinated with the back end people. But after a while, I loved to dance when I was growing up. So when I got into secondary school, about age 12, 11, 12, 13, I started performing with my school. You know, we had a breakdance squad. It was fascinating. When my secondary school, Kotebo Grammar School, Saple, we had a breakdance squad. You know the way schools had, like they have, you know, a debating society. You have your quiz team. You had your relay quartet. You have the footballers. You know. Yeah, we had our breakdance team, you know, and it was like a club. It was a club, you know, that carried it. It was called King Sensational Club. I don't know where they got the name from, you know. So I enrolled first year, joined the club, you know, did all the social stuff and blah blah blah, and I got involved with, you know, breakdance, and of course breakdancing came with rapping and beatbox and all of that stuff. So yeah, so at some point I was thinking that I was going to be a performing artist. I was thinking I was going to be a performing artist, and I actually performed for a few years. You know, performed, dance crew, even when I left secondary school. You know, even at the university level, my first year, I did a few gigs. You know, but I woke up one morning and I just lost the desire to be in front of the camera. I just lost it. I just could not motivate myself to go out there. I'd set up the stage, I'd put the mic, but I didn't want to say anything. I'd have to have someone come and tell them that the show will start soon or something. I just lost the desire to be in the foreground, and I melted into the background. And I've been there since. First artist, the truth is the first major project, the first few projects I worked on, can I use the word failed? Yeah, it's okay. They failed. They were all failed projects. You know, all the earlier stuff, experimental stuff. And funny enough, as far as I was concerned, they were you know, great products, great artists, great music, you know, great production. But lucky for you, there's Project Fame. Back in the day, there wasn't enough platforms for young talents to express themselves. So a lot of what we did never saw the light of day, technically. We just had like our crews and ourselves, and we were writing music, we were producing. I tried my hands on production, you know, co-writing, managing talent, you know, but it was just within our circles. A few guys would know that, okay, you know, you guys have your crew, you have a few demos and stuff, but nothing significant happened. Then I'll tell you guys, I'll share a funny story. I walked to Clink Studios a few years ago. I asked to speak with a gentleman called King Slogoro. He was a big producer then. He had produced music for Blackie, for, you know, Esega. You know, he was a hit maker. So I said I wanted to, you know, to meet with him. And they set up a brief meeting, and he asked me what I wanted. And I said I'd like him to check a few of my songs out. I was a songwriter, and I have so much as I think would be cool for Segun Arinze's, you know, follow-up album. This must have been like 93, 92, 93. So I said, okay, he's a little busy. He's going to hook me up with the co-producer. a guy called Albert Kalu, and Albert would check me out and see what I have. He asked if his stuff was recorded. I said no, so it's okay. Albert would check me out, and see what I got. So I came a few times, tried to see how I'll be. He was busy and stuff. Then there was this day he set up a meeting. And, I mean, there are no mobile phones. So you couldn't say, okay, are you at the studio now? Sometimes you took your chance, you got there, you waited hours, and nobody showed up, There was no way you could even find out if the guy, you look for who saw him earlier in the day, if he said he was going to come back and stuff. So, but it was fun, a lot of fun. So the day, the first day he heard me out, I got to the studio at about 7:38. The session was to start at about 10. I thought would meet earlier so I can do my stuff and get back to school. I was in Unilag. I had an exam the next day, right? So I felt like I come in, we vibe, maybe like 8:30, 9, so I get back to school. How about Kalu didn't show up till like 11. And I'd been there since like 7:38. And once it came, because it was a little late, it just went straight into production. So it started laying beats and stuff. And there was a lady who was doing backup singing and guide vocals. So they recorded. Luckily for me, I had my textbooks with me, so I stayed at the reception area. And I studied, did my revision for my exams, and at about 3 a.m., he called me to okay, let me check out what you have. So for me to get 5 minutes to show Albert what I had, I'd gone to Clink Studios minimum 20 times. And on the final day, I'd waited from 7:30 to 3 a.m. to get, 5 minutes to show the guy what I had. So he listened up. He told me he liked it, he told me he liked it, that we should get together. He's going to notify me when they really start working on the Segun Arize album. And we could do some, I could do some support writing and stuff. As at 3-4 years ago, Segun Arize and I were still talking about the album. The album was never recorded. Every time I see him, I'm like, my God, how far now, this album? And he'll call me see, if you see this album and see, we have to do this album, And this is like 21 years now, 20 years, It's like, we have to do this album, So we always laugh about it, but, yeah. But that was Segun Arize, So that was basically the journey. It was rough, but it was fun because, we loved what we were doing. For me, it wasn't business. It was life. Music, was life. Music was not something to do to get paid or not get paid or, make a #1 record or, no. Music was life. It was much later that I started forcing myself to put, figures to it and started worrying about, how much we were investing, how much we needed to make in return, and, and all of that. First major project was I worked with an artist called Funke. She did a Celine Dion cover called Toba John Toba. It's from the song If That's What It Takes, produced by OJB Jezreel. That was the first time I was directly involved with the project from the scratch. That it wasn't a mild hit, it was a huge hit. It didn't deliver because we didn't see it through. Then I got involved with Daniel Wilson's album, Don Dada. Co-wrote a few songs, coordinated the recording process. Then I started inching my way into the mainstream industry from my tight, small clique with my boys type, stuff to doing stuff with people that were recognized, that had, that had a name. Then I got involved with, we got involved with Tunda Omorogbe. I think they were like our first major client in terms of, management, formal contractual stuff, big level clients. So we got involved with Tunda Omorogbe, and shortly afterwards we did Soninage. Okay. We did Soninage before the Unchained project on Unchained, the album that had Oruka and Tolo Tolo and the other big hits. Then True Face, 2004. Yeah, and a few guys since then. We provided management and A&R support to people like Raw, people like Obi-Wan, people like, I lost count, quite a lot of talent. We worked with quite a lot of talent since then. Rugged Man, Too Shorts, Freestyle, Neola, Timmy Dakolo, Jay Martins, Paul Playdairo, Two Face again, now a NATO C, 21 Week, and on and on and on and on and on. Yeah.
I want to ask 2 questions.
Yeah, sure.
Whilst you were talking, you were saying we.
Yeah.
I don't know who.
Now music.
Yeah.
Okay, we initially, the first part of the we was something we called Mega Mob Crew.
Okay.
So I had a couple of, Be Nice, Smooth, Sleek. My first official artist was actually Sleek, because he was about 14, 15 years then. He was a dope rapper. He happened to coincidentally be my younger brother. In short, it was one of the reasons I just stepped back, because he was following me all over the place. But I was watching him and I'm like, this guy would just mess me up, make I just respect myself, Yeah, so Sleek, Slug, we met at Unilag, brilliant writer. So from the get-go, we've always worked as a team. Maybe because of the way I got involved in the music, in the whole music thing, I knew the dynamics. I knew about some of the biggest songs. I knew about some of the biggest artists. I knew it wasn't a one-man show. From the get-go, we knew that the process of making great music was really always about teamwork. I never got into anything as Efe. I might be maybe I'll be the front man, but it was never just me. No, it was never just me.
Okay. And my second question is that what are the standard things a manager does for an artist?
Okay, great question. Standard. The word standard is interesting because I think sometimes it looks like there are different standards in different societies, right? But my response is going to be like a general standard. It's not going to be like a Niger standard, because out here, oftentimes the term manager is misunderstood, even by the people who hire the managers, by the people who do the management. Oftentimes there's a bit of confusion who the manager is. What does the manager do for an artist? The manager is the guy or the group of guys who have a responsibility of selling the artist, making sure the artist is viable as a business, right? That's the broadest sense of the word. It's like you're like a brand manager to a beverage, to maybe like an alcoholic beverage, right? There's this beer and you are the brand manager. As a brand manager, how the beer performs in the market, side by side side by side the competition, is your responsibility. What does the beer stand for? What is the identity of the brand? When you mention the name of the beer, how do people connect with it? What's the feedback? Where are the markets that this particular brand is strong? Where are the other markets that where the brand is weak? Why is it weak in the Niger Delta and the Southeast and strong in the Southwest or in Lagos? All of those questions you need to answer. If not, you're not worthy of the tag brand manager, right? How everything from the outlook to the packaging to the marketing to the logo, everything about, everything that makes that beer in that bottle sellable to the consumer is your problem. So the same way, if take say she's my artist, I'm the manager, right? Typical sense of the word. I'm listening to her sing. Is she singing the right songs? First of all, is she singing well? Is this optimum, standard? Is this as good as it will get, right? Now, I'm talking about an artist that is in development, like a new artist. Is she singing well enough? Is she singing the right way? Is she singing the right songs? What is our age range? What segment of the public would gravitate towards her music? If it's the youth segment and we're talking 16, 17, 21-year-olds, and her major influence is jazz, can she succeed selling jazz, a jazzy, a bluesy style to that audience, right? Now, the manager might not necessarily even have the answer. The manager is basically the interface between the artist and the rest of the world. Now, the rest of the world, AKA voice coach, AKA music director, AKA producer, AKA stylist, AKA publicist, AKA the promoters, the shows, the clubs, the media, all of that. The artist, the manager is the interface. You can't really deal with an artist without the manager. The manager is the guy who's asking himself, okay, they want her for an interview on so-and-so radio station. Is it worth it? Is that the right place to go? She's a Fuji artist. They want to take her to the Beat FM. Is the Fuji audience tuned to Beat FM? Is that the right channel for her to reach our core target? Now, so you worry about all of that when an artist is in development. Now, are you also asking, the manager sometimes has the responsibility of getting the artist a record deal, looking for the right, record label that has the right mix of what she needs. There's certain artists who are not doing well because they're not with the right label. Different labels have that different expertise. If you're in America and your music is reggae, sounding Caribbean, your label of choice is VP Records. They have a history. They've broken a lot of Jamaican boys, made them big, in the States, in North America, and all of that. In Nigeria, there are labels who do very well with hip hop music. It's that circle. They know the hip hop DJs. They know the hip hop clubs. They know how to work a hip hop record. They know how to work. They can even just listening to a rapper, they can tell if this guy has it or not. The guys in the business, if you put a dope rapper in front of them, they can't even tell if this guy has something, has it or not, right? So, as a manager, you understand the artist, you understand what she has. So if your management is not like a 360-degree type, because these days there's a lot of complexity, a lot of there's a lot of things are all like they've merged into one. These days people are signing artists onto 360 deals where their label, their management, and everything. Now that has its advantages. It also has its disadvantages. But we can talk about that some other time, you know. But the first clear thing is a 360-degree deal increases the stake, the level of responsibility you feel towards, you know, towards making the artist succeed if the artist is up and coming. Because there's nobody to pass any buck to. The manager can say the label is messing up. The label can say, oh, you know, is the management that are not pulling their weight. That's why the artist is not, you know, where he or she should be, because it's one and the same company, right? But at the same time, if a deal is not right for an artist, and the management is part of the label, it's hard to protect the artist, you know, effectively. To effectively protect the artist. If a contract is half the time, artists don't even read their contracts. Right? Now, you would expect that it would be the management who would always refer to the contract and say, okay, it's 6 months since, you know, this contract was signed. It's a 2-year deal. Would have expected that by now we probably will have 2 singles. Okay, the contract stipulates that we probably do 3 videos. You know, what we have before, you call it an official video or is it a web video? You know, the management would put the record label on its toes and put them under positive pressure to ensure that they deliver, you know, yes. And when the artist is not forthcoming, if the book a studio session and the artist is canceling, the record label would hold the management responsible. The record label, I mean, oftentimes they're not bothered with the artist. They expect the management to ensure that the artist is available to record, available for rehearsals, available for interviews, available for prepping, that the artist is well behaved. You know, that because it's the managers that read the rider. Sometimes you take a show, they tell you what you can do, what you cannot do. Even in here, there are rules, right? So if for example, this were not a Project Fame Academy, if this were some gig, we travel to do some show, every day I would go through the guidebook to find out, you know, what she's doing right and what she's doing wrong. Because if there are any complaints, the complaints will be channeled to me. So I'm the guy with the responsibility of making sure she does her bit. And while she's doing her bit, I'm the guy that's making sure that the promoter or whoever else, the label, they do their part, because it's give and take. You can't expect her to do everything she needs to do. And for example, you know, she's not getting paid what she should get paid. You're not holding down your own part of the bargain. So the manager is basically the guy who I can't even say business, because at certain levels your focus is not making money. Your focus is not doing business. Your focus is exposing the artist, looking for the right kind of opportunities to get the artist visible, to get the artist to a point where the artist is bankable. Now, when you get there, the role changes a little bit. The things you need to do, like Two-Face needs, for example, are not K-Slim needs. K-Slim is a young guy, fabulously talented, you know, but he's up and coming. Now, so what management does for a Two-Face Idibia is slightly different from what, you know, management would do within the first maybe 6 months or 1 year for the next artist. Now, even when the artist has dropped a big album, you guys know what they call the sophomore jinx? You heard of that word before, the sophomore jinx? Okay, it's spelled SOPHOMORE, then JINX. The sophomore jinx. Okay, sophomore, the word sophomore comes from college, American university system, like, my freshman year, my sophomore year, so like a second year. So it refers to a second. The sophomore jinx is that thing that hangs over every artist that has had a big first album. When you have a big, very successful first album, the sophomore jinx sets in. Because, dude, I don't have the figures, but I can safely say 70% of the times, the second albums don't even come close to the first. In terms of the quality of the content, in terms of acceptance and how it does in the market in terms of sales. So every time you have an artist who breaks out, AKA Cisco, Unleash the Dragon, insane album. Somebody breaks out, Asha, first album. What's the title of Asha's first album again? Asha. AKA Two-Face, Face to Face. 10, 11 tracks of pure madness. Track after you can't skip forward. They drop this album and like you say, you just cause problem everywhere. You just scatter everywhere, right? And quite a lot of guys like that. The next thing management and label have to start worrying about is the sophomore jinx. This guy's had a big first album. Drake, 2, 3, 4 times platinum first album, What are they going to do? What are they going to record? Now, the people, they know you, they're familiar with you, the standards are sky high. Where are you going to find the right mix? What are you even going to be talking about? Are you going to be talking about the same issues you're talking about in the first album? You're probably talking about struggles and, making it and all the challenges. Now, you're successful, so I used to be talking about if you're a rapper from New York, I'm in the hood, shoot this guy, rob that guy, cut his chain, you can't be saying that. So at that level, the demands change. Then if you have a big second album or a moderately successful second album, then people are beginning to take you seriously. With artists that are like really successful, the problem then becomes longevity. How is it going to survive the first 4 years, first 4, 5 years? The artist is there, first album great, second album great. His name is, maybe his name is Wizkid, his name is Davido, his name is, August Alsina, his name is, something, and he has Kendrick Lamar. First album is great. It comes out again, and people are like, oh, fine. The question is, can he do a Jay-Z? Can he do a Two-Face? Would he be here 10 years, 11 years, 12 years down the road, still at the top of his game? Or is it going to be like, okay, it's great for 3 years, great for 4 years. Then after a while, people are like, okay, next guy, as we're saying. And the guy is saying, I'm here. Guy, relax, make we check this other guy, don't show. So you deal with that. If the artist is very successful, it has its own problems. If the artist is not very successful, it creates a different kind of dynamics. The people, you work with, and after a few years, you sit back and you reflect, what could have been, right? What could have been? Now, this is where we are. This is good, but could it have been better? What are the possibilities? How could we have grown this? You think about a guy like, every time I see Jay-Z, every time I see Diddy, I think about Tupac, I think about Biggie, and I ask myself, if the unfortunate incidents of their death didn't happen, what would Tupac have been doing today? Would he be relevant? Would he have fallen off? Because a lot of guys were hot back in the day. We don't hear about them. And DMX can hardly sell 50,000 units today. DMX was a god back in the day. You understand what I'm trying to say? So, also management a competent management, proper management, would walk with you through it all. When you're struggling, when you're trying to find your space, come into your own, they provide the right quality of support. Sometimes they're giving you advances to pay your rent. Sometimes, you say, okay, you're not feeling too well. They invest in you, Yes, of course. Of course. So when you're up and coming, management has a steadying role to play developing the talent. The guys who have tremendous potential, it's clear to see this girl is special. But most of what's going to destroy her, it's got nothing to do with talent, it's got to do with ability, it's got to do with attitude. And you can just tell, like, okay, she's going to start like this. She's going to peak. People are going to scream and love her. She's going to get here, and it's going to be a steady decline. And you can say in 4 years, except something happens, you'll be washed up. You might make more money than anybody else. There are artists who are making money today. It's clear that when they stop making hits, 18 months after they stop making hits, they will start struggling. 3 years down the road, they're poor. And that kind of poverty is worse. When you're poor and you're never famous, nobody they will get your time. You fit enter Keke Marua, do small kada here, if you go club safe, you just deal with the popular side with all the other guys. Nobody bothers you. But when you've been famous, the pressure is insane. The pressure is insane. You can't dress a certain way. You want to go out somewhere, you can't go in a cab. You start looking for your boys to come pick you up so that you guys can roll together. They stand you up. Sometimes they stand you up because they had a flat tire, but you're feeling like, man, this guy don't get any respect from me at all. It's because, life don't treat me well at all. 2 years ago, this is rubbish, this is rubbish. You're touchy. Have you dealt with artists who are they come at you with a sense of entitlement, like they should be recognized, they step in, And people are saying, guy, your time is over. Guy, the music, guy, make room. Some fresh boys are in the building. So it is hard to be a guy that used to be famous. Sometimes better make you not even just free the matter. So proper management helps you prepare for those days, because they will come. Make no mistake about it. Everybody has a shelf life. Every talent has a shelf life. Times will change. It's not because you're not singing well anymore. It's not because you're not good looking. It's got, the mood, the market just changes. Particularly in a country like this where the structure is where it is, not what it should be. I know a lot of people who were big 6 years ago, they're struggling to pay rent now. To pay rent. And the question is, when the guy was on top of his game, when he was big, when he was loud, what was he doing? What did he do with his money? So proper management proper management would tell you that one day the music is going to, the buzz would die down a bit. This and this and this is what we need to do. Sometimes you even try to stretch it. Proper management, they would sense your decline, right? And they would work out an arrangement that would make it stretch it as long as possible. The kind of sound, the kind of collaborations you're doing, the kind of projects, even brand extension. Smart people, Didier Drogba, for example, is hardly hardly ever going to stop being a huge star. Because he's bigger than football. Back in Cote d'Ivoire, the guy is bigger than football. He got involved in some charity stuff. His foundation, they built a hospital. They intervened during the Civil War. He's going to be an icon, you know. This brand, you call it brand extension. You get to a point where the guy is not an artist anymore. You move from being a great artist to an important person. Look at JJ Okocha. How many endorsement deals? Look at a guy like, if Amokachi stops coaching, he's going to be a pundit, maybe at Super Sports, maybe, you know, a BBC, maybe, you know, Al Jazeera or something. So proper management prepares you for your downtime. If you need to take lessons in maybe if, for example, you're a great footballer, but your communication skills, you know, not very good, proper management would understand that, okay, when you stop playing, what are the next options? What are people doing now to make money? What are guys who were big 10 years ago in football, what are they doing now? They're representing their clubs as, okay, this guy is a Manchester United legend, this guy is an Arsenal legend, this guy is a Barcelona legend, and they're going all over the world representing their clubs, you know, where the different sponsorship deals are going on, right? Now, but you know, to do that, there's certain qualities you need to have to be a good ambassador of your club, right? When you were a player, what you need to do was play well. When you stop playing, what you need to do is to know how to carry yourself, to know how, you know, to engage, to know how to communicate. So sound management will prepare you for that phase of your life. So people think sometimes, okay, you when you're up and coming, you need management. But when you are, once you've made, that's why certain talents, they just like make a hit record, drop a big album, and the first thing they think of is, man, this label people serve, this management, I beg, I might free them. They are going to collect 40% of my money. Wait till they worry and say, let me go sing the song, let me go write the song, let me go perform the song. Then I just go there, they just give me 2 million naira, this guy can collect 40% in the crease. Right? So first thing, in short, before, as the album starts growing, as the buzz goes, they're skimming in their head how they're going to like just cut off the management. They don't understand that at that level, after you've gotten used to the 2 million naira per show, there are a different set of challenges you need to deal with. The guys who've approached me saying, man, guys, you know, my management need to try at all, man, see if we could just, you know, I want to do now music and blah, blah, blah. And I'm thinking, your management need to try, but they got you here. The reason why I'm talking to you, the reason why you have access to this place where we can even sit and talk is the work that they've done with you thus far. So you want to upgrade management now. How long will it take before you want to upgrade from Now Music to another management company if you don't have any loyalty? So it's like a car. The business is a machine, right? The driver is important, but the driver is not the only important element, you know, in the moving car. The car itself is important, but the car is not going to sort itself out and drive itself and all of that. So it's a symbiotic relationship. If the management is the right quality of management, because you can have bad management. You can have, in short, you can have management that limits, just as the artist can limit his potential for success, same way bad management could terribly limit an artist's potential for either success or for sustenance of success or for achievement or longevity. So it has to be the right management. So this is not a speech in defense of managers or management now. There's some management that are like just toxic. And you know that these two guys are not, they're wrong mix. This manager will kill this guy before long. When you have a manager that balls harder than you, you know that kind of management. Every picture, the guy is like, like, every video opens and the first scene is, guy lounging, big boy, always in the face, the manager is like a celebrity, comes with an attitude, he picks up his phone, hello, you want to speak with Mike Tyson, and you just know that, he doesn't understand what he's supposed to be doing. He's supposed to be looking after it, not competing with the talent. Don't worry, some girls, you will still get the girls. Some girls prefer the guy in the background. They don't want, the guy that all the girls. No, don't worry. Just play your position. Play it well. So there's toxic management. There's management that doesn't. There's suck-up management. Sorry management. You have artists who have managers who are so scared to lose their briefs that they can look you in the eye and tell you the truth. That's if they know what the truth is. People who suck up to you, they become praise singers. Instead of looking you in the eye and telling you, guy, we can't do that. They're looking at you, they're saying, what do you want me to do? Right? Your manager is, you know how boxing is, there's a guy called Mike Tyson, and had a trainer called Contestants. Old man. That guy would not last 2 minutes in the ring with Mike Tyson. Seriously. But he's the trainer. He doesn't have the physical strength. What he has is mental. He's the guy that's saying, you're swinging too low, you're jabbing too slowly, your movement, defense, you're attacking, but when you attack 2-3 punches, when you it's the guy, you can't expend too much energy. This round, take it easy, you're doing good, play around, don't get hit, you're exposed. If you put him in that ring, he won't last 10 seconds. Against the same opponent that's telling you, do this, he can't do it. But if you want to survive, if you want to win, you have to listen to him. So the manager is your boss, your controller, and it's like your employer and your employee at the same time. At the same time, right? He has the reason to look after you. Sometimes I get so much in manager mode, I don't know how to switch to an executive. I'm working with an artist, I'm paying his or her house rent, I'm paying for a studio session, I'm paying for the videos, but she's the artist, I'm the manager. So when we go out somewhere, she has to look the part of the star. If I have to roll her luggage, I'll roll her luggage, right? We'll step in, I'll roll her luggage, because when she has to go there, she has to look regal, she has to look whatever. If there's a problem, she gets, if there's one seat, she gets that VIP seat. We all melt in the background, we melt away. So we put her there because that's how we want people to see her. So if you meet me at the airport, for example, and my body language with the person, I'm working with looks like this person is important, you take a cue from me and you treat her with some degree of respect, right? Yeah. Now, while I'm doing that, while I'm like packaging you, sometimes I tell you what not to say. Sometimes I tell you, you shouldn't have, greeted that person that way. I think, you should do better. If you argue with me, I can, in 1 second, from this to, did it worry you? Somebody they swear for you, crazy worry you. Then, so, right? Now, it's a control mechanism. You earn the person's trust, you make them comfortable, you let them know that I'm here for you. You're like your last line of defense. I'll protect you, right? However, I'll do it based on certain terms. You must do this, you must do that, you must be respectful, you must be courteous, you must be professional, you must be hardworking, you must be, Now, if you're not giving me that, if you're not taking your rehearsal seriously, you're not getting the other stuff. So it's give and take. So there's that kind of management where people are in your space and they can't talk to you. You're doing the wrong thing. Nobody can talk to you. Every client I've worked with, if I cannot speak to you, if I get to a point I cannot speak to you like candidly, I cancel the contract. I don't care how much we're making. If I cannot be responsible, if I cannot deliver you, if someone calls me up and says they want you at 2 p.m. at AIT and I do not have the power, I'm not talking about times when it's beyond your control. Those things happen. But when I get to a point where if I collect money from a client, I cannot produce you, or I produce you, and the agreement is that you perform for 30 minutes, and you get in there, and after 15 minutes, you want to walk away. I'm telling you, sometimes you have to leave the stage. Sometimes you have 15 minutes and you're doing 25. And I'm telling you, cut it. Because there's a program, there are other activities. You are just a part of the program. It can't be, the fans might be loving your stuff, but you cannot, so you must be controllable. If you're not controllable, then we can't do business.
I wanted to find out, I'm sure before you discover a talent, there has to be something about the talent that strikes you.
Yeah.
What are those kinds of things that makes you decide on a talent?
I wish I could put a finger to it. I can't. It's not about one thing. Every talent comes with, different propositions. So I can't say, I've worked with the best vocalists, some of the best vocalists in Nigeria. We've managed Phase, True Phase, Sonny Neji, Timi Dakolo, Tunde Obe. These are some of the best singers. And I've also worked with people who can't really sing. So the attraction is not, I'm not working with this guy because I think, he's a vocalist in the class of Phase, but he has some other stuff he or she brings to the table. I think the first thing is, there's an X factor, there's this charm, there's this presence that someone has. You know how it is when someone is standing, right? I had the first female I mentioned to you, Funke. Back in the day, Funke could stand on the stage and hold the microphone. We've played that game once or twice before. And I'll tell her to hold onto the microphone, and I'll count how many seconds it will take for people to move. Now, she's holding onto the mic, she's not saying anything, she's just there. She can hold the audience for 90 seconds without doing anything. She's not started singing. She's not even said hello. She's just standing, and you just go. Then she goes, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. When the music starts. And it's just magic. So, Timi Dakolo, it doesn't need choreography, it doesn't need to do a backflip. Timi can hold on to the microphone, shut his eyes, and sing this whole building down. So sometimes it's the power, sometimes the passion, sometimes it's the charisma, sometimes there's this girl called Dija from Maven. I produced a tour, she was on stage, I wasn't paying attention. So I knew about her, but then I'm watching the Dorobuchi video, then I see one expression on her face. Just one, there's this attitude, there's this thing on her face, I'm like, gosh, this is a star. Now, every other thing you can squeeze in. You can find the right songwriters, find it on Jazzy, he'll give you a hit. You can be sure of that. Find the right publicist, the right stylist, As long as the artist is willing to work hard, you can piece all the other things together. That's why, people say stars are made. Some stars are born, but largely stars are made, because what happens is then your qualities are enhanced, then your frailties are played down, and that's packaging now, and they push you out there. So it's not one thing. With different people, it's different stuff, but it has to be. It's for me. It's see. I say this every time. I listen to a lot of stuff. People send me CDs. I have, gosh. Let's not talk about it. I receive loads and loads of music, and I see too many young people trying to sound like there's a formula to making a hit. Like once you create a beat that sounds like this, and you create a hook that sounds like Whiskey, and you created this, and at the end of the day, it's just garbage music. Because it's not natural, it's not organic. It's like a carpenter making a shoe. You know, music is, I tell people, nobody listens to music with their ears. Take this from me. Nobody listens to music with their ears. Nobody listens to music with their heads. People listen to music with their hearts. It's a feeling, it's an emotional thing. It's the heart, it's a feeling. If you can't get people to feel it, all the chords in this world, have you ever asked, so what is the right mix for a hit? What is the right mix for a hit? Is it a nice bass line that sounds like this? Is it, people say, I have kids I'm working with who, they come to me and they say, if bros Black say, Black, you didn't like all this dance music. I'm like, no, that's not true. I like it. I'm a dancer. I was a dancer. I like a lot of dance music. If I were in a good mood, I probably would have done a Michael Jackson routine here for you guys. Right? But I don't have anything against dance music. But when you put it together in such a way that it's forced, it doesn't move me. This is what I do. When I listen to music, I'm working, I'm chit-chatting. If you force me to listen to your music, I won't hear anything. I play the stuff, I just play. I'm just doing some random stuff and I go, Dummy, increase the volume. Who's that? Check the CD, look, search for a number, call the person. That's, it's something to, Raw met with me 2, 3, 4 different occasions. Abuja, Enugu, all kinds of places. He was giving me the same CD over and over again. I never listened. For years, I never listened. I was in the office one day. One of my guys, Leone, the graphic artist, was doing some stuff and he was playing this stuff. And I was like, and I was like, turn up the volume. And he did. I'm like, gosh, who's this? Where did you get that stuff? He said, Ross, now your CD, now I say my CD. He said, yes, now you now for a desk calculator now. I'm like, you're kidding me. And he said, yeah, he's been playing the stuff here for months. I said, search the CD. Where's the sleeve? He couldn't find the jacket. Then he took out the CD from the computer and there was a number inside. And I said, call the guy. That's how Nigga Raw and Now Music, that's how we started. After like 4 months, I received that CD like 3, 4, 5 times. I threw it somewhere. So it's something to feel. The talent shows where the artist is performing and the judges, they back them. Do you know why? It's something to feel. They don't want to see a pretty girl, sometimes it's misleading. Don't play me your video. I don't want to see your video. I want to hear the music. I want to hear you sing. The video, Clarence will fix it. It's not the video. That will come later. If you're a singer, let me hear you sing. So every time you sing, it's life or death. It's life and death. Every time you sing, music is so powerful. The gifts you guys have is so divine. See, you guys are singers, people who create music, who create movies. They're the closest we have. They're the closest to God. As far as I'm concerned, not the religious people, not the religious people, not the politicians. The guys who are closest to God are the guys who can create something out of nothing. And it comes together, and a whole nation of once 60 million people are, they're bumping. They're bumping. Every Mahalo is like an anthem, just sweeps across the land. That is divine. That is power. So when you sing, every time, if you don't mean it, don't sing it. It has to come from your heart because it's to be felt. It's not, I don't want to analyze it. I don't want to talk about the heights. I don't want to talk about, because check this. What kind of person has not been successful in music? How tall is Lil Wayne? How pretty is Lil Wayne? What kind of person? I mean, we've seen skinny guys. We've seen dark guys, Tyrese, Bobby Brown. We've seen light complexion guys, Michael Jackson, who used to be dark complexion, Elder the Badge and all that. We've seen, what's this girl's name? This British girl that won the Grammy. Have you seen Adele? Have you seen her with scant clothing? Have you seen her cleavage? Have you see her naked? Adele she doesn't need to do a Rihanna. Because, there's that, but music is not about that. One of my favorite artists of this era is Jill Scott. So it's not about who's fat, who's big, who's slim, I woke up one, I found out that 80% of the guys around me were from the Southeast. Even I'm like, how did this happen? Because when I work with talent, it doesn't click to me where they're from. People come to me and they say, guy, I'm an Edo guy, I'm a Warri guy, I'm from Saple. So what am I going to do? Take the song and announce to the world, oh, this guy is from Warri, and force them to buy? That's the way it is. It's always from the heart. So you have a divine gift. If you don't want to do this, it's not a problem. Every day I wish I could sing. If I could sing, I'll sing every day for free, right? But if you really want to do this, don't worry about the competition. Don't worry about whether you're first, whether you're 10th, don't worry about it. If you want to really do this, just dig deep and find that place inside you where you take the stuff so seriously, you put your heart to it, and you do it. And people, it will connect. Yeah, the right label, Project Fame, wonderful platform, people would hear you. It would have been disastrous if you have all of that and people would never get to hear it. But these days it's easier, people would hear you. Every week they listen to you anyways. Millions of people. So there's a platform. But just go find that space in your heart. And just let your music flow. Okay. Just let your music flow. No problem. All the best of you. Take care of yourself. Okay. Have a wonderful time. And yeah.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you guys, man. My pleasure. Always a pleasure. Thank you. My couch mate. There's something we do in now music. You look like you really want to shake me one kind of couch shake. It's very me sound first. No. You know why? Because you're drunk. How many fingers are there?
3.
Are you sure? Okay, so try. No, don't be safe. Just swing it again. Okay. Nice one.
I do, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
It was fun, man.
God bless you.
Whatever you do, have fun.
Yes, sir.
Just enjoy this. Whatever you do, have fun. If it stops being fun, it's useless. Music is beautiful. Take care of yourselves.
Thank you, sir. God bless you.
Project Fame! What a feeling!
Brought to you by MTN.